Okay, collective. I have broken down, you've seen me break down this altar a couple times. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to put this in the back behind the 7th chakra because this is going to be my dedicated world healing altar. We have been watching a nothing short of absolutely amazing breakdown of things that we couldn't dream would be broken down, right? Personally, in our countries, right? There's a lot going on. So this is what we do in spirit. When we know, especially the Aquarians among us, when we know we have broken things down far enough that we can actually get a solid baseline and figure out how we are going to pull this in together for unity, we want to set our altar together. We want to pull those energies. A lot of people are scheduling times of silence, collective healing, but what I'm going to do here in this space, have this world healing altar to the back for, honestly, all the pains of the world to transmute and for the individuals to become awakened so that they can make better choices because their individual choices are affecting the greater whole. It's affecting everyone. And like I keep saying, it's an individual's game. So I'm not going to take a long time to do this. I will set up my basic altar. It'll grow over time and I'll show it to you. Those of you that are local, if you have something you want to donate to this altar, please do so. It is absolutely okay to do that. Some of you do that anyway, but it's perfectly okay. If you're not close to the store and you want to donate something anyway, 37485 Niles Boulevard, Fremont, California, 94536. Or go on any of the socials and get the address. Go on the website, get the address. But yeah, so let's get started. The first thing I did though, I am going to start with black chicken. The one that I have here, the one that I make here. And the reason that I do that is because we are going after the unbinding, untying, reversing, calling out, and transmuting of some very dark energies. And for that, yes. If you don't have any, then you need to go online and get some because mop your floor with it and watch people tell truths, right? Okay, so I've already done a very generous spray of this. And now I'm gonna set up my corners. This is how I do a basic altar for those, particularly if you aren't particularly religious or spiritual yet and you really don't know which way to go with this. We're going to do the 4 elements because that's something very easy for all of us to understand. So we're going to have fire, water, air, earth. And whatever you put into, and we'll have it like, quadrants. So whatever you put into the altar, you're going to anchor something in the corner for each one of those elements. And then as you approach the altar, whatever it is that you have, it naturally has a resting place. At the center, I am using this beautiful quartz piece here. I'm going to anchor it right in the center because all the magic's going to happen here. I am rebirthing. We are in new earth. The bamboo goes right here. I already know. This is the center. I've already seen it. So we're going to anchor earth. I'm going to take my mortar and pestle that I have finely ground sage. Every time I light a candle, I'm going to take a pinch of this and in an oil. This is how I'm going to dress my candle. So it'll be here, ready to go. I have some rose petals that I am going to most likely bridge between earth and fire, but I'm going to set it right back here because that is where it wants to be. I have these lovely crystal specimens. What do I have? Strawberry quartz, chrysocolla, moss agate. Who are you? Ooh. Rainbow moonstone, amethyst. Oh, this is quartz. I found this outside. And sometimes I lick it because it could be salt. This is milky quartz. A beautiful little chunk of hematite. We've already defined earth, so I'm going to pop you right over here. Actually, I think water will be in this corner. I have some ocean water that I've added a bit more of a natural blue dye and indigo. and I have some sand. Ocean seawater, I do have this in the shop also if you guys need it. I'm gonna anchor you right here in the corner just to take the space. Around water, I am actually going to set our all-seeing orb. Okay, fire, we are ready. I've decided to put fire in this corner here, and you will see what I have. Let's see. Of course, the sage, of course. The feather, should I want to fan the sage. A vessel, because sometimes I'm burning loose sage and other herbs inside. There are some crystals that I have here, so I will have that part turned toward earth. I have a ritual oil here that I'm going to stick over in water because it is indeed a liquid. And what I'll be using now is 7 African Powers. That's what we're pulling it all the way back, all the way back. And I am going to include some sand because I'm always, if I have a vessel and I don't necessarily have a candle holder that's, you know, right for the candle, put your sand in a vessel, put the candle in it. By the time it burns out, you now have a hole for the next one. So I'm going to put this over here. I always have a mala that I place in here, and right now I am actually going to rededicate, fresh off the selenite, my Gypsy Soul Mala, and I want to use it because it's got this beautiful Mookite piece as the center, as the guru bead, but also because this is something that is stretching across the globe. So I want to put my Gypsy on that, someone who is very, very ready to travel, right here in the center. For my air, I'm going to mark the space right here at this moment with a single feather because we're just setting it up. I do not want to have this crowded because I want to leave space for what the community brings also. So, because it's particularly heavy, now the first offering I'm going to bring to the table is citrus lemon, but I'm also giving an offering of a lot of selenite shards here because we're transmuting some pretty heavy energies, and I'm going to put this right in the center with the cork off because it already knows what to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, but I think you get the idea. You anchor your corners with fire, water, earth, air. And then whatever you put in your altar, you'll just assign it to that space, wherever it does belong. You can add fresh flowers, definitely fresh water, definitely partition. My partition is going to go underneath this crystal centerpiece here. It always goes underneath. I highly suggest you have a nice, large, weighted, flat crystal suitable for a job like this. It keeps your intention fully anchored in that space and it will not move. Add your candles, whatever it is that you do or your heart is calling you to do, that's what you do. All right, happy manifesting. And if you want to contribute to this altar, I've already communicated how you can do so, and it's absolutely welcome. Have a beautiful day.